Hi everyone, I'm Joyce from Perfect Times Yoga. Today's Hatha yoga practice will take you on a journey toward half moon pose, an asana that blends balance, strength, and flexibility. It helps build stability in the body while sharpening your focus. We'll begin with some grounding movements, slowly opening up the hips and lengthening the spine. Then move into a few standing poses to prepare for balance. Half moon pose teaches us to stay soft even as we grow strong, to find steadiness in both strength and grace. As we move through today's practice, remember to approach each pose with patience, stay connected to your breath, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Now, take a moment to cross your legs and sit comfortably on your yoga mat, in whatever way feels right for you. Rest your hands lightly on your knees, with palms facing up or down. Close your eyes and slowly bring your attention back to your body. Feel your sitting bones grounding into the floor and your spine lengthening. Soften your shoulders and release any tension in your body, staying relaxed and aware. Breathe in and out through your nose. With each breath, let go of any distractions or thoughts and allow yourself to simply rest in this calm and peaceful moment. Slowly open your eyes and come to tabletop position. Start by kneeling on the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees about hip width apart. Make sure your shoulders, hips, and spine are aligned. Keep your limbs steady, shoulders and hips in place. Engage your core first. Then inhale, cow pose. Let your belly drop, open through the chest and lift your chin. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back, tuck your chin and draw your belly in as if your navel wants to touch the spine. Continue to flow through that a few more times. Inhale, belly drops, cow. Exhale, arch your back, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round into your final cat. Then come back to tabletop position. Keep your hands and feet pressing firmly into the mat, with your hands right under your shoulders and your feet under your hips. Press your toes into the floor. Slowly lift your hips up toward the ceiling and straighten your legs to come into downward facing dog. You can bend one knee at a time, like you are pedaling a bicycle to loosen up the backs of your legs. Now, bend both knees slightly and bring your belly closer to your thighs. From your armpits to your spine, lengthen your upper body as much as you can. Then, slowly start to straighten your legs again and press your heels toward the floor. If your heels don't touch the ground, that's perfectly fine. You can keep them lifted a little or bend your knees slightly. Keep your arms strong and straight. Spread your fingers wide and press your palms firmly into the mat. Lengthen through your back and relax your shoulders. Try to let your chest sink a little bit more. Gaze toward your knees or feet. Keep a steady breathing here. Step your right foot forward and lower your left knee down to the mat, with the top of your left foot resting flat on the floor. Bend your right knee to about 90 degrees so that it's directly above your ankle. Lift your upper body upright and raise your arms overhead, keeping them shoulder width apart with your palms facing each other. Your elbows should be roughly beside your ears. Relax your shoulders and draw your shoulder blades together. Lengthen through your spine and let your hips sink down toward the mat. Low lunge. Next, place your hands down on both sides of your right foot. Slowly shift your hips back so they are stacked roughly above your left knee and straighten your right leg. Flex your right foot so your toes point toward the sky. Press your palms on the mat or on yoga blocks if that feels more comfortable. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to gently bring your chest a little closer toward your right thigh. Stay here in half split pose and breathe naturally. Release the pose by bending your right knee and placing your right foot flat on the mat again. As we are moving to lizard pose, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and step your right foot slightly wider to the side. Make sure your right knee and toes are pointing in the same direction. Keep your left knee on the floor and slowly let your hips and upper body sink down toward the mat. Keep your hands pressing into the floor or use yoga blocks for support if you need a bit more space. If your hips are open and flexible enough, you can bend your elbows and lower your forearms onto the mat. Lengthen through your spine and open your chest. Breathe and hold. Release. Slowly push yourself back up and step your right foot back. Exhale. Slowly push your hips upward to move into downward facing dog. Press your heels back toward the ground. Straighten your legs as much as you can and maintain a long spine. Relax your shoulders and neck. Let your head hang freely. Steady breathing. Step your left foot forward and lower your right knee down to the mat, with the tops of your right foot resting flat on the floor. Bend your left knee so it's directly above your ankle. Slowly lift your upper body upright, raising your arms overhead and opening them to shoulder width, with palms facing each other. Keep your elbows beside your ears. Lift your chest gently and lengthen through your spine. Let your hips sink a little more and stay here in low lunge. Palms on the mat on either side of your left foot. Slowly shift your hips back so they are about stacked above your right knee. Straighten your left leg and flex your left foot so the toes are pointing up toward the sky. Keep your hands beside your left leg on the mat or on the blocks, your choice. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale and bring your belly closer toward your left thigh. Relax your shoulders and neck. Breathe naturally and settle into this half split pose. Then, bend your left knee again and place your left foot flat on the mat. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot and step your left foot slightly wider to the side. Make sure your left knee and toes are pointing in the same direction. Keep your right knee on the floor with the top of your foot resting flat. Slowly let your hips and upper body sink down toward the mat. Press your hands firmly into the ground or place them on yoga blocks. If you feel open enough, you can bend your elbows and lower your forearms onto the mat. Keep your spine long, chest open, and shoulders relaxed. Stay in lizard pose. Gently release the pose and press yourself back up. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Exhale. Lift your hips up toward the sky and come into downward facing dog. Press your heels toward the mat. Straighten your legs as much as you can and lengthen through your spine. Relax your shoulders and neck, letting your head hang freely. Stay here for a moment. Now, slowly walk your feet forward toward your hands. Bring your feet about hip width apart. You may keep a gentle bend in your knees if needed. Let your arms hang freely and gently hold onto your elbows. Engage your core and lengthen your spine. Allow your head and shoulders to release downward toward the floor. Completely relax your neck. Stay here for a few breaths and softening into the stretch. Now, slowly roll yourself back up to standing, one vertebra at a time, until you're upright. Then, make a quarter turn to face the long side of your mat. Step your feet wide, about 3 feet or 1 meter apart. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees and your left foot slightly inward. Inhale, raise your arms overhead. Exhale, open your arms out to the side at shoulder height with palms facing down. Bend your right knee coming into Warrior 2. Turn your head to look over your right fingertips and press both feet firmly into the mat. Notice if your hips are level or if your tailbones is tucked in. Avoid letting your hips stick out. Keep a steady breathing. Turn your right palm over to face upward. Exhale. Let your arms guide your body as you lean back. Straightening your right leg to come into reverse triangle. Lift through your chest and keep it open. Try not to let your right shoulders collapse forward. Stay strong and steady as you breathe. Come back to the center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Then exhale, bend your right knee, and as you lift your arms up behind you, hinge forward from your hips, lowering your upper body toward your right leg to come into humble warrior. Keep your lower body strong and grounded, and pressing both feet firmly into the mat. Let your head hang naturally and maintain a steady breathing. Inhale, slowly bring your upper body back to the center. Release your hands and extend your arms out to the side again, returning to Warrior 2. Release. And now, let's switch to the other side. Turn your left foot out 90 degrees and turn your right toe slightly inward. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, open your arms out to the sides and bend your left knee to come into Warrior 2. Gaze over your left fingertips. Try sinking your hips a little lower. Lengthen your spine and lift your chest. Draw your belly in and keep your shoulders and neck relaxed as you breathe steadily. Now, turn your left palm face upward. Exhale. Let your arms guide your body as you lean to the right and straightening your left leg. Feel a deep stretch along the left side of your waist. Keep your chest open and your breath steady. Come back to the center. Interlace your fingers behind your back again. This time, switching the grips so the other thumb is on top. Exhale. Bend your left knee. Lift your arms up behind you and hinge forward from your hips, lowering your upper body toward your left leg. Relax your neck and let your head hang freely. Stay grounded through both feet and hold. Inhale. Slowly lift your upper body back up. Open your arms out to the sides again, returning to Warrior 2. Release. Keep your feet wide apart and turn your right foot out 90 degrees and your left foot slightly inward. Inhale. Reach your arms up and lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Place your right elbow on the tops of your thigh or bring your right hand down to the floor outside your right foot. Or onto a yoga block if that feels better. Extend your left arms over your head, keeping it close to your ear, forming one long line from your fingertips down to your foot. Extended side angle. Gaze either upward or forward, whichever feels more comfortable. Keep your chest open and breathe steadily. Inhale. Bring your left hand to the hips and lift your upper body slightly. Slowly shift your weight onto your right foot and take a moment to steady yourself first. Exhale. Place your right hand on the mat or on a yoga block, about 30 centimeters or 10 inches in front of your right foot, and slightly to the side. Straighten your right leg and right arm as you slowly lift your left leg off the floor, extending it straight back, parallel to the floor. You can keep your left hand on the hip, or if you feel stable, reach your left arm up toward the sky. Half moon pose. Open your chest and hips to the side and gaze toward your left fingertips, or simply gaze forward. Keep a steady breathing. Gently release the pose and slowly lower your left foot back down to the mat. Now, let's switch to the other side. Step your feet wide apart again. This time, turn your left foot out 90 degrees and your right foot slightly inward. Inhale. Reach your arms up and lengthen your spine. Exhale. Bend your left knee. Place your left elbow on your left thigh, or bring your left hand down to the floor, or on a yoga block if needed. Extend your right arm over your head, keeping it close to your ear, forming one long line from your right fingertips to your right foot. Gaze upward, or if your neck doesn't feel good, simply gaze forward. Keep your chest open and breathe steadily. Inhale. Bring your right hand to your hips and slowly lift your upper body a little. Shifting your weight onto your left foot, take a moment to find your balance. Then exhale. Place the left hand on the floor or on a yoga block about 30 cm or 10 inches in front of your left foot and slightly to the side. Straighten your left leg and left arm as you gently lift your right leg, extending it straight back, parallel to the floor. Once you feel stable, reach your right arm up toward the ceiling, coming into half moon pose. Open your chest and hips to the side. Gaze either toward your right fingertips or forward. Keep your breath steady and deep as you hold. Gently release the pose and slowly lower your right foot back down to the mat. Come to stand tall in mountain pose. Close your eyes and stay here for a moment. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your palms together at your heart and slowly lower yourself down into a squat. Let your elbows gently press against your knees to help them open up. Adjust your feet so that your toes and knees are pointing in the same direction. Try to keep your heels grounded on the mat. If that feels difficult, you can step your feet a little wider apart. And if it's still challenging, let your heels lift slightly off the ground. Just focus on keeping your balance. Keep your spine long, your chest lifted, and relax your neck and shoulders. Stay here, breathe deeply and steadily. Release, and slowly come down to sit on your yoga mat. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. Feet together and flex. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, gently tilt your pelvis forward and begin to fold from your hips. Keeping your spine long, you can hold onto your feet or rest your hands on your shins. Try to bring your belly closer to your thighs. If the backs of your legs feel too tight, you can bend your knees slightly. If there's too much pressure on your lower back, you may sit on a yoga block or a roll towel for extra support. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let your head hang freely and a steady breathing. Sit back up, then slowly lie down on your yoga mat. Hug both knees into your chest with your left arm, then guide your knees gently over to the left side of your body. Extend your right arm out to the side at shoulder height with palm facing up and turn your head to the right. Close your eyes. Keep both shoulders grounded on the mat and feel the gentle twist through your spine. Release and bring your knees back to the center. Once again, lift both knees up toward the chest. This time, use your right arm to guide your knees over to the right side of your body. Extend your left arm out to the side at shoulder height with palm facing up and turn your head to the left, closing your eyes. Relax your neck and shoulders and breathe steadily. Gently bring your body back to the center. Extend both legs out and let them rest on the mat, with feet falling open. Place your arms alongside of your body, with palms facing up. Let your shoulders and back sink completely into the floor. Slightly move your neck to find a more comfortable position for your head. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale thoroughly. Now, allow each breath to help you release a little more tension and worry. In this moment, simply enjoy your own peace, your own time and rest in Savasana. If you have time, I invite you to stay in Savasana for another 5 to 10 minutes and enjoy this quiet moment. Or slowly bring your awareness to your body. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly extend your arms above your head and give your body a light stretch. Bend your knees and roll to your right side, resting your head on your right arm. Pause here for a moment. Then slowly push yourself back up to a comfortable seated position, bringing your palms together in front of your chest. Thank you for completing today's practice. I hope that in Half Moon Pose, you felt both strength and balance, like the moon itself, steady yet gentle. May you carry this sense of calm and energy with you through the rest of your day. Namaste. If you have any feedback, please feel free to leave me a comment. If you enjoyed the section, don't forget to subscribe and revisit anytime. Hope to see you again soon.